We started our journey in Chicago. We drove up through Wisconsin to get to the UP, the Upper Peninsula. Once we arrived in Munising, we checked into our hotel. We stayed at the Sunset Motel, which was a lovely little motel right on Lake Superior, and we were able to enjoy a beautiful sunset that evening. In the morning, we headed to downtown Munising and grabbed a breakfast at the Falling Rock Cafe and Bookstore. And then we were ready to go to the Munising Falls Visitor Center to catch the shuttle from Altran to get our backpacking trip started. All right, Karen, this is your first backpacking trip. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling nervous but excited.
It's a beautiful day here. It's, I don't know, the temperature, like 70s maybe? 70s, doesn't feel humid. We just got dropped off at the little Beaver Lake trailhead from the shuttle, and all I can hear are birds. It's so nice. So we're gonna hit the trail. We have 1.4 miles to get to Beaver Lake, although I don't think we're going, we need to figure out which direction we're going in, because I don't think we're going that way. I'm looking at the map right now. So we're going to figure out which direction we need to start walking in so we don't just pick a random trail and start walking. And then we're going to get going. Hopefully we'll see Little Beaver Lake, and then we'll hook up with the North Country Trail. So we'll see everyone on the trail. Here we go, into the woods. How's it going?
Good.
We've gone almost a mile and a half.
Sweet.
That was pretty good. And so once we get up here, we'll be at the North Country Trail and right along Lake Superior. And I'm planning on stopping to have some food. Feeling good so far. A little sandy, mostly flat, and just a beautiful, pleasant day. We're getting our first views of Lake Superior. We just took this little side trail off to the water to take a break before we hook up with the North Country Trail. For lunch today, I'm having this EVOO wild pink salmon on a tortilla with some Colby Jack cheese and Cheez-Its. So it's June 29th today, and the weather is absolutely spectacular. Had no insect problems so far, fingers crossed. And I realized that it's my dad's birthday, so happy birthday, Dad. Once I get out of the backwoods and have cell service, I will text you a happy birthday. And we're carrying on to Chapel Beach now. So the trail is mostly flat until you hit these up sections to go up and over, usually rocks. And then you come back down. And we've been alongside the lake this whole time since lunch.
It's like almost a waterfall.
Taking another break. We went another 1.5 miles after lunch. And I'm the queen of breaks. I like to take a break every 1.5 miles or so. So we're just hanging out here. I found a log to lean against. I have my little sit pad down. I finished eating a cinnamon honey stinger waffle that I ate part of at lunch. Karen is down the path at the Coves group site using the open air pit toilet. It'll be her first time, I think, using a pit toilet in nature. So she's having that fun first time experience. And I'm just sitting here having some water. It is 3:41 and we have maybe 2.5 miles left to get to Chapel Beach, which is where we're camping tonight. So we have plenty of time. I mean, it's light out until like 10 o'clock. I think coming up we have Spray Falls maybe in the next mile, and then also Chapel Rock and a couple of bridge stream crossings, and then we'll make it to our campsite. So it's been a really lovely day, just listening to nature, looking at chipmunks, hearing birds, listening to the water, and it is the perfect weather. So we've been really spoiled on day one. There's the lake, there's the trail. The trees are trying to be your friend again. This tree looks like it has an eye. So far there have been a few muddy spots like this, but for the most part there are logs you can step onto, or a little side trail, or a boardwalk like this. So I haven't yet sunk my foot fully into mud, which is a good thing. We made it to Chapel Rock. Just filled up some water at Chapel Creek. And we are almost to our campsite for the night. Okay, we're in the Chapel Beach campground. We have found sites 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, and we're site 5, and we cannot find it. So we are on the hunt for our campsite. We found it! Yay! Karen's setting her tent up for the first time. It's like riding a bike. Once you figure it out,
Well, so
it's easier.
The top is really tight, and then the bottom.
Can you make the bottom looser before you stake it in, and then retighten it? Yeah. Okay, we set up our tents. We found a place away from flies and our site to cook our dinner. And I realized that I think I left my pouch cozy and my spoon at our lunch stop. So I've lost those on day 1. Luckily, we only have 2 nights. So Karen is gonna let me use her pouch cozy and her spoon to mix. And then I think I'm gonna use a wrapper or something as a spoon for eating. We'll see how it goes. Stay tuned.